let's take a look at the beginning of this third quarter, see if they're able to clean up some of that stuff on the defensive end.
Here's Kevin Durant, and Durant gets loose for the first shot, rattles one home. The King
a few times with KD of him getting into that shooting pocket and
talking maybe round two, and then he had a little bit of a setback with the hamstring, but then was able to come back. And of course, he's been excellent. That said he was going to re-sign with the Celtics before he signed the 4-year deal with Brooklyn. Visit NBAtickets.com to learn more. Feels like we're making our way back to a new normal, Jimmy. Of all these arenas, vaccinations are up across the country. Certainly encourage that. And it's great to see fans in the stands as Tatum finally gets one to inside as well. Durant for three. Got it.
I mean,
idea when you play in Brooklyn, you know they're going to score. Can you score with them? They're going to be a much improved defensive team, you'd figure, in the play. And brought to you by the all-new Sorrento from Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. What are your expectations in the playoffs?
I'm going to give you this. The 2000-2001 Los Angeles Lakers, they were like 22nd. You see Joe Harris knock in a three in their defensive rating. What they do
this game, but Brooklyn in control through that second quarter and starting this third. They're up 18 points. Brooklyn. And now Tatum on the back cut. Gets right by Durant. Nice find, and Tatum got a hand on that. Push it ahead. Romeo Langford. Numbers here. Langford, KD there defending. And the Nets get the ball back. Man, what a horrible transition opportunity for Boston, and Griffin scores on the other end, and Brad Stevens wants to talk this one over. 4-on-1.
Contact injury that Kemba Walker had earlier in the series. Stevens said before the game that Kemba is dying to play and trying to give it a go, but just too sore to do so. And then the final injury, which is huge here, is Robert Williams III, who I don't think it's even arguable. He was Boston's best player in their Game 1 loss. He had 9 blocks in that game. He's got a sprained ankle. Williams has also been dealing, guys, with a turf toe situation that Brad Stevens told us a couple days ago won't heal until he gets 6 weeks off his feet. So right now the Celtics down in this series and down a couple of key pieces.
Yeah, no doubt, and it's an uphill climb as Durant goes to the hole, is fouled. I want to flip the script on you, Jared, a little bit and talk Brooklyn and Jeff Green and where he is with his injury and what the Nets are missing with Jeff Green and when is he expected to return.
Well, we will learn more likely next weekend about Jeff Green. He is in the arena tonight. He has been wearing a walking boot. He's been dealing with plantar fascia in his foot. The Nets said a couple of days ago in 10 days they'll make a decision. Now, maybe in this series they can get away with not having Jeff Green, but JJ, I think the focus and the attention is to a bigger picture, a team that will be disappointed if they fail to win anything but an NBA championship. Can they move on next round? They know the winner of this series will play Milwaukee. Can the Nets afford to be without Jeff Green against a team like the Bucks?
No, just flat out no. And I think you'll see DeAndre Jordan have more minutes to be more critical part to the Brooklyn, in particular on the defensive end. See KD pull up for another jump shot. Let me tell you something. Plantar fasciitis, if you haven't had it, is no joke. Okay, now he has it really serious where he can't play. I've had it before and still can manage my way to get on the court. But when it's bad, brother, that's all you can do is rest.
So he's going to, be down at least 10 days before they start
of this club.
The interesting part too is that, fortunately for Brooklyn, not having his services doesn't impact it the same. Let's say if they were playing against Milwaukee, okay? Because at times you can go small with Blake playing the 5 and Jeff at the 4, Kevin at the 3, and then kind of switch everything and feel comfortable. His importance, let's say things trend in the right direction with this Brooklyn series in Boston and they move forward with Milwaukee, is going to be huge in regards to having more size to be able to battle against the size of Milwaukee.
By the way, Jeff Green breaking out the Dark Side of the Moon t-shirt. The Pink Floyd t-shirt.
He got taste, right?
We could be best friends.
He got taste. Now, I wonder if he ever really listens to Pink Floyd. And we have to ask him that question.
He's a calm presence. That'd be a way to do it. Well done.
Jared had to get that information for us.
24-point Brooklyn lead. Tatum. Little turnaround is good. Man, so much skill. Jason Tatum at 23 years of age. Just one of the great young stars in this league. He scored the last 11 points for Boston.
A lot like Luka, just scratching the surface on how great he is ultimately going to become.
Brown inside on a dish from Durant. Bruce Brown scores. Luka Doncic and the Mavericks against the LA Clippers coming up as soon as we're done here tonight. Second of our playoff doubleheader. Fournier goes to the rack and is fouled. Chance at a three-point play for Evan Fournier.
Well, keep your eye on the footwork here with Jason Tatum. There, stop, turn. See how tight the spin is, BA? That way he's on balance, so when he turns, he's able to elevate right into a shot and still get the lift he needs. A lot of times when guys do that, they're a little off balance, hence the shot is going to end up coming up short.
Added some weight, some strength.
Well, you can see it across
season.
You can see it across his shoulders.
Yeah, and some reports are that he grew a couple of inches as well. He's still listed at 6'8", but not that we've been close to him this year, but those who have seen him on the floor say he's closer to 6'10". Durant spins off Smart. Smart right there with him, and that's going to be a foul on Marcus Smart, called by Kevin Cutler. Third foul on Marcus Smart. Yeah, Brad Stevens, not much he can do about this one. Even when this series started, he said, you know, talent-wise, there's no question. Be a huge upset. But Boston able to take that